So this is a quick video about little things you can do to make your car accelerate a little bit quicker, and very basic stuff, but I'm pretty sure there's some things that or there's one thing that not a lot of people know about. And this is what I do every other year when I hit up the canyons and stuff. And I didn't really do it as much to my DC4 because it was just kind of slow and I was too much involved with the engine. But since this one I'm not really going too much in depth with the engine or whatever, I just want to like make it quick, or make it quicker, more peppier how it is, without messing with the engine too much, like swaps and stuff like that, or at least until I get there. So the first thing, we're going to start from the back and work our way up. So the first thing is weight reduction. Behind here there's that bumper beam. It's 270mm bolts, and this is the bumper cover, and there's a beam. That beam weighs about 20 pounds. You take it out, it's a 20-pound weight reduction. So that's step number one. I mean, I'm not gonna go by steps, but that's just one thing you can do just to lighten up the car just a little bit. So now let's go inside and a little bit more on the weight reduction. All right, so don't mind the mess, but next thing is take out your back seats. If you have a gutted car, and yeah, like this is just totally trash, like don't even pay attention to the mess. If you have a gutted car, obviously this is already done for you, but taking out your seats pretty easy. Just 2 clips on the side, take out the back support. I actually still have my bottom cushion in there, and I just lay the carpet over. Still, my dog bed is there, and or my dog's bed and his bowl, and just keep water. I keep water in the summer, some Gatorade, just stuff, you know, to hydrate in the summer. But that's basically it right there. 2 cushions, about 5 pounds, or like the back rest right here, 5 pounds a piece, so that's 10. Take out the back beam. With those 2, that's already 30. I had a big toolbox right there with my little mini sledgehammer. I had my breaker bars, sockets spilling over everywhere, and that was an easy 25 pounds, or let's just say 20. So that right there is already about 50 pounds taken out of the car, and along with like other trash, so more closer to like 55 pounds out of the car, and I didn't even do that much work, and that's a pretty good weight savings. So the first one is going to be weight reduction. Take out anything unnecessary, and yeah. And you might notice that I don't have my car gutted. I don't like the car gutted. I have taken out my panels because I was doing the taupe to black interior swap, so I had to gut everything, go to the junkyard and like buy pieces because there was an available car. And I rode like that for a few days, and I hated life. I hated everything. I hated a gutted car. It's too much of a tin can. It's extra hot with all the metal. It's extra cold in the morning. It's just all rough and a lot of road noise, and I just didn't like it. So if you want to gut your car, that's going to be an excellent way to gain quicker acceleration. But yeah, just remember though that it's all preference on a gutted car. I like to keep the car kind of intact, and I don't really like to mess too much with it. But next one, we're gonna go with under the hood. Alright, so the next one, it's gonna be an intake. Preferably a short ram intake. The one that goes all the way down, I kind of don't like those. I don't know why, but the rush of the air, the acceleration, everything just seems more quicker flowing with the intake. People will call these a hotter intake, I don't know, but the performance gain is there over the stock. I preferably like the stock one because I just cruise and not really like a big old racer, but these will definitely improve acceleration and give you added horsepower, and it's proven. So an intake right there. Oh, and also guys, I couldn't live with myself. Yep, chipped it. Now I gotta buy a taillight. I'll probably like do something nice, or just something custom, or JDM, who knows, not the UK, but I'll just buy like a replacement light. And also the stock exhaust is back on, so I have the intake with the stock exhaust. This gives you pretty good low end, the intake gives you pretty much mid and high end. And yeah, waking up early in the morning with a loud exhaust, I just couldn't do it. But yeah, so, and then now we're gonna go to the next performance upgrade, and this one is a GS-R specific. Alright, so right here you have this little diaphragm with this hose right here. When you turn the key, your intake creates vacuum and it goes to the pump, and then it creates vacuum on this, and this would actually, let me see, would that show? And when the vacuum, this hose creates vacuum, this will go up, and that's closing the IABs. It's air bypass, I don't know, just the little butterflies in here. The H series also has it. And so when it creates vacuum, this automatically goes up on idle, and then when you hit VTEC at 4400 RPM, you're hitting VTEC all the way to 50 something 100 RPM, whatever, 5400 RPM. The ECU will release the vacuum, opening it, and you have an extra added rush of air going in for top end power. But you could actually bypass the IABs by taking off this hose. You see, you take off that hose, and if you just leave it chilling, you could zip tie it somewhere, your IABs are gonna be permanently open. This doesn't cause a check engine light, doesn't cause anything. So right now the IABs, if I turn it on, it's a free-flowing intake. So that, along with the short rem at 60 miles per hour, downshifting to fourth, it just pulls harder than with the IABs hooked up and the normal intake. It's a very, very noticeable rush of power, and you could actually feel the difference. So yeah, so do this with your stock GS-R, get back at me, and you will like the way your car performs. You could do it once a year, twice a year, whatever, or you know, like seasonal. But or you could just keep it this way, you know. But yeah, so that's a video, and this is exactly what I do whenever I go up to the canyons, and I take this off and I hit the canyons and I just put it back on. Sometimes I leave it off. It just depends on the day. But yeah, so guys, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think. If you want to see anything more, any more tips and tricks in the GS-R,